The royal family have been urged to involve Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in their current environmental campaigning, in a bid to make their message powerful. An Australian radio host has claimed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have the entire world eating out of their hands, and would be able to attract celebrity attention to the cause. Prince Charles and Prince William, alongside their two wives, are currently at the COP26 summit where they are meeting with world leaders to discuss the climate crisis. Speaking to the Australian show Sunrise, radio host Bianca Dye said, "I have to say, I think Harry needs to be a little more involved in this, Harry and Meghan. We love Prince Charles, we love Prince William, they're great but they are kind of the fuddy-duddy royals. To me, the rockstar royals, the ones that have defected, Harry and Meghan. We all see what happens when Harry and Meghan make a bit of a hoo-ha about something. Oprah wants to be a part of it. If you want the world to listen about climate change, you need Oprah to get on board. So I'm sorry, but until they wrangle Harry back in for a chat with Meghan, those guys have the power to have the entire world eating out of their hands. For me, it's great and I love that the royals are bringing up climate change. It's something that's taken a backseat during the pandemic. Let's go and talk about that again because we need to, but bring Harry and Meghan in. Let's make it powerful, the world will listen." Neither Harry nor Meghan are scheduled to join other senior royals at the COP26 summit in Glasgow. However, they made an announcement yesterday via their non-profit organization Archewell's website that they had pledged to become carbon net zero by 2030. In a statement, Archewell said, "Our co-founders, Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, have a long-standing commitment to the planet, both together and prior to their union, with global projects and partnerships dating back over a decade." It added, "While we have actively made choices to offset and balance this carbon footprint, now, with the tools provided by partner organizations, we know that we can all do better. We can be net zero, and this is what we pledge to do." In order to achieve this, the couple will be looking at their collective carbon footprint, including internet use, commutes, and electricity in home offices. Harry and Meghan's pledge comes as senior members of the royal family attend the COP26 summit, with both Prince Charles and Prince William hosting meetings and giving speeches. Yesterday, the Duke of Cambridge took to the stage for the World Leaders Summit accelerating clean technology innovation and deployment and met with finalists of his inaugural Earthshot Prize. Don't miss, since being in Glasgow, he has also attended an evening reception with leading international delegates and spent time with the 105th Glasgow Scouts. Meanwhile, Prince Charles gave a speech during the opening ceremony of the important summit, telling world leaders such as US President Joe Biden, "So I can only urge you, as the world TMS decision makers, to find practical ways of overcoming differences, so we can all get down to work, together, to rescue this precious planet and save the threatened future of our young people." He has also met with French President Emmanuel Macron, President of Sierra Leone Julius Maada Bio, and Australian leader Scott Morrison amongst others, for individual audiences. The Queen was scheduled to attend the summit and host an evening reception on November 1st but was forced to regretfully cancel her trip after accepting medical advice to rest. Instead, she addressed world leaders via a recorded video message, where she urged the assembled delegates to work together to achieve true statesmanship. Duke and Duchess of Sussex accused an unnamed member of the royal family, not the Queen or Prince Philip, of making a racist comment about their son Archie before he was born in their explosive Oprah Winfrey interview. Royal commentator Daniela Elsa insisted Harry and Meghan should name the individual. Ms. Elsa's comments come after unauthorized biography finding Freedom claimed the couple had considered outing the royal. The Duke and Duchess have, however, distanced themselves from the biography and made it clear its authors, who rely on unnamed sources, do not speak on their behalf. Writing for news.com.au, the royal commentator said the Sussexes have a responsibility to speak out. Ms. Elsa warned not naming the royal has not protected some unspecified member of the royal family from global infamy, but has impugned the entire royal family. She said, "That is not fair. Nearly 6 months on since the 2-hour primetime TV special, the entire royal family remains tarred with the same racist brush in many people's TMS minds. Pick up a copy of OK! Magazine. Queen Elizabeth II special. Ms. Elsa added, "Do Harry and Meghan have a responsibility here to either speak up or pipe down? They are the ones who opened up this particular Pandora TMS box." When the Sussexes announced they wanted out as full-time working members of the royal family in January last year, the Queen quickly put the kibosh on their proposed half-in, half-out model. So too now they need to decide to either push on and level specific charges against whoever was involved in these conversations or to draw a line under this chapter. Buckingham Palace said some recollections may vary in a statement after Harry and Meghan's TV interview. Follow below for live updates on the royal family. This blog has now closed. Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, has made a modification to a much-loved cake named after Queen Victoria for a special cause. The Duchess of Cornwall has suggested she prefers lemon curd in her Victoria sponge, which is traditionally put together with jam and cream. Camilla shared her favorite cake recipe as part of preparations for Poetry Together. A photo of the Duchess was shared on Instagram. The caption from Clarence House read, "The Duchess has shared her recipe for a Victoria sponge for young and older. I like to enjoy after reciting a poem by heart together." Responding to the social media post, one Instagram user loved the idea. Princess Diana was persuaded to pose for a photograph, after being told she was the 8th wonder of the world. Photographer Kent Gavin spent many years covering Princess Diana during a colourful career which also saw him work in war zones. In an interview with the website 9honey, he recounted how he managed to get a photo of Diana standing in front of the pyramids, while on a tour to Egypt in May 1992. During a photo call in Giza, Diana had initially been reluctant to pose in front of the pyramids. The People's Princess feared the photo would look too chocolate boxy. Mr. Gavin refused to give up, and persuaded her protection officer to allow him to talk to her. Prince Harry's move to California to start a new life with Meghan Markle has echoed the desire of his mother Princess Diana, who wished to relocate to Malibu before her tragic death, according to her former friend. Princess Diana's close friend and former voice coach has claimed that in the years prior to her death, the late princess had been California dreaming about relocating to the United States and making major motion pictures. Her youngest son Prince Harry has followed in her alleged intended footsteps by starting a new life away from the royal family in Santa Barbara with Meghan Markle and their children, and has continued his mother's legacy by beginning a career in Hollywood. One of the authors of the unofficial biography of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry has been praised online following the book's latest success. Omid Scobie was praised for the new success achieved by Finding Freedom, the biography of Meghan and Harry, he co-wrote. The unauthorized account was released yesterday in paperback and included an epilogue focusing on the royal events concerning the Duke and Duchess of Sussex taking place between 2020 and 2021. And, according to a Twitter account which monitors the best-selling books over a 24 hours period, the updated Finding Freedom proved to be a hit with the public in the US. Twitter account Top 10 Books wrote yesterday the biography was the 5th best-selling book in the States in the 24-hour period it analyzed. This sparked excitement among supporters of the royal author. Meghan Markle's desire to follow in Princess Diana's footsteps with charitable causes are understandable, according to a royal expert. Meghan Markle's attempts to elevate certain causes through her new organization Archewell have been compared to her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana. Both during and after her marriage to Prince Charles, the Princess of Wales used her position to draw attention to charities across the world, and sought to portray positive images of her humanitarian work. Since leaving the royal family in 2020, Meghan Markle has gone on to launch a number of projects and charities through the non-profit foundation that she shares with Prince Harry. When asked if Meghan was trying to follow in Diana's footsteps, royal commentator Jonathan Saccardotti told Us Weekly, "I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing if that's what she's doing, because there were things about Diana which many people saw as very positive within the royal family." Lady Louise Windsor's position in the line of succession still follows the former gender-based rule, which means her place has been preceded by her younger brother. Despite Lady Louise Windsor having an advantage of 4 years over her younger brother James, Viscount Severn, her position in the line of succession was unfortunately changed due to the former archaic traditional rules in place. Until 2011, members of the royal family abided by male preference primogeniture, meaning that the male members of the family took precedence over the females when it came to the royal line of succession. In a new report, the list said, some aspects of the royal family, and the institution at large, are quite archaic, and until it was amended, the rule that a younger brother would circumvent his older sister in the line of succession was enforced. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle do not want to disappear from the public eye, according to a royal biographer. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex quit royal duties last year for a new life in California. But Omid Scobie, co-author of Finding Freedom, insists Harry and Meghan do not want to disappear. He told Good Morning America, "It's not that they want to disappear or not be seen. It's simply that they want to choose what they keep private and what they share with the world." Lady Louise Windsor has a big decision to make on her 18th birthday, in November. When she reaches the milestone, she will be able to decide if she wants to use an HRH title. Speaking in 2020, the Countess of Wessex told the Sunday Times, "We try to bring them up with the understanding they are very likely to have to work for a living. Hence we made the decision not to use HRH titles. They have them and can decide to use them from 18, but I think it TMS highly unlikely." Kate, Prince William, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis have spent some special time with the Queen at Balmoral, it has been claimed. A source told Vanity Fair, William, Kate, and the children have been enjoying some family time in Scotland, and they have just spent some special time with the Queen. They always enjoy going up to Balmoral, they love the outdoors and walking in the hills and spending quality time with family. It TMS where William spent a lot of his childhood, and it TMS important to him that his children experience what he did as a young boy. Prince Charles spoke about the immense challenges the coronavirus pandemic has posed to younger generations in school or approaching the job market as he launched a new initiative. The Prince of Wales officially launched Your Palace to Palace, an initiative inviting cyclists or walkers to raise money for the Prince's Trust. The event will take place between 20 to 26 September, during which attendees will complete a distance they are proud of, whenever in the country they are based, to raise funds. Upon launching the event, Charles noted young people have been badly hit by the coronavirus pandemic and its consequences. Lady Louise Windsor has often been reported as her grandmother's favorite grandchild due to their shared common interests and the young royal's gentle personality. The Queen has a particularly close relationship with her youngest granddaughter. The young royal has made a big impact on the 95-year-old monarch due to her patience and, in recent months, her babysitting skills with Princess Charlotte. Lady Louise is the eldest child of Prince Edward and Sophie Wessex, and has always had a close relationship with her grandparents. The list reported, some of the Queen's most high-profile grandchildren include Prince William and Prince Harry, but it's Louise who has a special place in the Queen's heart. One of the authors of the unofficial biography of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry has been praised online following the book's latest success. Omid Scobie was praised for the new success achieved by Finding Freedom, the biography of Meghan and Harry he co-wrote. The unauthorized account was released yesterday in paperback and included an epilogue focusing on the royal events concerning the Duke and Duchess of Sussex taking place between 2020 and 2021. And, according to a Twitter account which monitors the best-selling books over a 24-hour period, the updated Finding Freedom proved to be a hit with the public in the US. Meghan Markle must be absolutely livid over Ofcom's ruling about Piers Morgan's comments in reaction to her Oprah interview, a royal expert has claimed. Royal biographer Angela Levin told The Sun, "I think she will be absolutely livid and she TMLL ask her lawyers to see what they can do about it." She can TMT cope with someone saying she didn't TMT tell the truth. Because she is all about compassion and understanding and caring for people. Prince Harry and Prince William's rift claims have been destroyed after an expert said they just had a subtle disagreement. Stuart Pearce, the author of Diana, The Voice of Change, told Express.co.uk, "My stance on the matter is somewhat different to the majority of the British people because there has been this statement that there has been a huge rift between Harry and William. The fact is there isn't a rift. As growing, powerful men in the world, being brothers, there was possible a subtle disagreement, and it was only a disagreement. But as a result of the British press, suddenly there was a huge rift, which was then exacerbated by the freedom statement made by Meghan and Harry to Oprah. There was never anything to repair between them." Katie Harris taking over live reporting from Rachel Russell. Following the departure of Meghan, 40, and Harry, 36, royal commentator Marlene Koenig claimed the pair were a valuable asset to the firm. Without the young royal couple to take the firm forward, Ms. Koenig questioned what the future of the royal family may look like. Speaking to Express.co.uk, Ms. Koenig said, "Harry and Meghan, who certainly do have a popular following, could have been extremely helpful. Supporting the royals would have been a huge asset, but it didn't end that way and we don't know the full story." Ofcom has ruled he was entitled to say he disbelieved the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's allegations and to hold and express strong views that rigorously challenged their account. Sussex fans were quick to share their anger at the disgraceful verdict. One person wrote, "They've defended the worst behavior." Another added, "Disappointing that Ofcom can make this decision." A third user said, "Absolute joke. What was the point?" And a fourth simply wrote, "Disgraceful." Omid Scobie joined Alison Hammond and Rochelle Humes on Wednesday TMS This Morning to discuss the new 25-page epilogue to Scobie and Carlin Durand TMS Finding Freedom. The royal biographer discussed the unauthorized biography and put straight any claims the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had any input in the book. He did note, however, there were points in the book the royal couple might not agree with. Humes began, "I always wonder how biographies work. Harry and Meghan were unable to release their own biography, so that TMS where you come in. How do you get to find out so much about their life?" Scobie replied, "I've been covering royals since William and Kate got married, so over the years you get close to the palace staff and people working around members of the royal family. That TMS how it started with the Sussexes, you build that relationship, but my background is also in entertainment news, so I knew a lot of people who knew Meghan as well." The idea for this book really came around when we started to see that a lot of the papers were creating this caricature of Harry and Meghan that I wasn't TMT seeing in front of me. Princess Diana's former butler Paul Burrell has claimed Her Majesty is lawyering up and is preparing to take on Harry and Meghan Markle when his autobiography is released after losing patience the allegations made towards the royal family. He told Closer magazine the Queen is a warm, fair, loyal, forgiving, compassionate woman. But the former royal butler warned if you cross her more than once, or tell her lies, you lose her respect and suggested she could be reaching breaking point. Mr. Burrell said, "The Queen lawyering up is totally unprecedented. It's her way of saying, enough is enough now. The Queen is a warm, fair, loyal, forgiving, compassionate woman, but if you cross her more than once, or tell her lies, you lose her respect. And it seems things have gone too far. Harry and Meghan show no signs of stopping the missiles. Back in the day, the never complain, never explain rule could work, and it added to the mystery and privacy of the royals. Nowadays, with how quickly news travels and social media, it simply can't work, especially given Harry and Meghan's allegations." The former presenter of Good Morning Britain was entitled to give his opinions during the controversial debate, Ofcom has stated. Piers Morgan, 56, faced a huge backlash back in March after he labelled Meghan Markle's bombshell claims on the Oprah Winfrey interview as false. When he questioned the 40-year-old's claims she had suffered suicidal feelings, GMB's Alex Beresford stepped in to criticize Pia's standpoint before the broadcaster stormed off the set. At the time, Ofcom stated, "We can confirm receipt of a standards complaint made on behalf of the Duchess of Sussex." But today, September 1st, Pia's comments were found to be acceptable as the watchdog confirmed restricting such opinions would be an unwarranted and chilling restriction on freedom of expression. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are hoping to establish themselves within the philanthropy world through their organisation Artual, according to a royal commentator. Nick Bullen, the co-founder and editor of True Royalty TV, told Fox News, "Clearly they making their voices heard in the philanthropy world. They've been hearing that Meghan is keen for some sort of form of political office. I don't think they necessarily courting the celebrity world as one might think. But at the same time, it's going to cost a lot of money to fund their new lives. And I think that the big thing now, how are they going to generate huge amounts of money to do what they want to do both personally and professionally? How will they do that without relying on their royal statuses?" Vanity Fair revealed all of the Cambridges, including their 3 children, have spent time at Balmoral. They have also been able to see Prince Charles and Camilla, as they have been staying at Birkhall, the property the Queen Mother gave to Charles when she died in 2002. A source told Vanity Fair, "William, Kate, and the children have been enjoying some family time in Scotland, and they have just spent some special time with the Queen. They always enjoy going up to Balmoral, they love the outdoors and walking in the hills and spending quality time with family. It's where William spent a lot of his childhood, and it's important to him that his children experience what he did as a young boy. Her Majesty will celebrate next year 70 years of service, having ascended to the throne on February 6, 1952. Festivities have been organized throughout the country to mark the historic milestone. Historian Hugo Vickers believes the Platinum Jubilee will provide the perfect antidote to the lockdown blues. It's such an opportunity to have fun, to celebrate the Queen and to enjoy doing it," he said. Tuesday was the 24th anniversary of the death of Princess Diana, the mother of William and Harry. The People's Princess was tragically killed in a car accident in Paris along with her then fiancé copyright Dodi Al-Fayed on August 31, 1997. The Duke of Cornwall decided to post 2 messages to his official Twitter account on the anniversary of the accident, with one thanking people for coming to visit Clarence House, while the other showed pictures of the horse corridor and asked fans how many horses they could spot there. However, many believed the posts were inappropriate, given the significance of the day.